I think we're live, Banks. I think we're live. Look. Hi, everyone. Say hi. Can you say hi to everybody? Hey, how are we going? I am so excited to be talking to you guys on this day because my single is out today back to back. And I woke up this morning like it was Christmas. I was so excited. So was Banksy. He was barking from about 5 a.m. So I'm going to take that as he was excited. I'm excited today also because I'm going to chat to an incredible makeup artist and woman, Melissa Sassine. She is so talented. She has her own line. She's a very powerful woman. And this song is about the sisterhood and women supporting women and friendship, and I just wanted to have a chat with her because I feel like you guys may not know her on my channel enough. So I wanted you to meet her on here. How's everybody going? Oh, hi, Banksy. Say hi. Hello. Hello. He's so cute. I can't deal with how cute he is. It's ridiculous. Is everybody good? Oh, I love the new song. Thank you. How are you? I'm good. I am good. I'm a little bit tired. It's been a big day, but I'm good. Hey, Shani. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are liking the new song. When I wrote this song, I honestly was so excited to get it out. Like every song, you're so excited to get it out because you've had it for a long time. But this one, I wanted for you guys to hear it like the day that I recorded it. I was like, let's put it out now. It was just so exciting. So I'm going to bring Melissa on pretty soon. She sent me a request. I'm sending one back. And then we can get into our chat. I think it's connecting. Oh, there you
Hi,
are.
how are you?
Hello, how are you? Thank
good.
you.
Oh my God, what a beautiful song. Beautiful message.
Thank you.
Love it.
I'm so glad because the other day for you guys watching, Melissa came to do my makeup and she's like, so what are we doing? She's like, your song's coming out. And I was trying to tell her about it, but I was like, you just got to hear it, but you just got to wait 2 days.
Amazing. Worth the wait.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited that it's out there in the world. I was just saying before, I feel like you have a song for so long and then you get so excited and then you have to wait.
Yeah.
It's like holding a big secret. It's terrible.
I know, but it's worth the wait, honestly. And, you've been working on something that's so special. And, people need to hear, positive words, beautiful song, support each other.
Yeah. Oh,
Well
thank
done.
you, Melissa. Speaking of support, you are amazing. You are always so kind. You are always so professional and unbelievable at makeup.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk about, because I actually wanted to ask you this. I haven't even asked you this when we worked together, but when did it start and how did it all start?
So for me, I've been in makeup for 20 years and it started, in bridal was probably where I started. Yep. And then I launched the cosmetics about 5.5 years ago. And, I wanted to launch makeup that if someone couldn't have me do their makeup, that they could at least have, a part of me, on their face. So it's been an interesting journey, a journey that I love, and, working on so many great projects too, which is a bit similar to what you're doing. It's like hush hush, but can't wait till it gets out there. But, just knowing that you can make people look and feel good, which is, what your music is all about as well.
Yeah, and because I used to do makeup. I used to work at a place called the Makeup Store for years, not years, months. About 6 months, I think I worked there, maybe longer, on Oxford Street. And people used to come in, they used to do their makeup, and that feeling of doing someone's makeup when you do it with me and you give me the mirror and I look at myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could look like this. It's an amazing feeling when you've done that.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that. And that's my purpose, it's what drives me, it's what keeps me going. Everyone is going through something, so it's like a job that's happy all the time, because you just, you know, making people feel good.
Yeah, of course. That's so true. That's a nice point, that it's a job that really is positive. Yeah, all the time.
Now I'm going to do their makeup and put your song on.
Okay, yes, guys. When you're doing your makeup, put my song on. And then you're really happy. I was going to ask you too, so, because when I first worked with you and you gave me some products, and I'm a product girl. I love everything. I'm like, I'll take it, I'll use it. And your highlighter,
your
and
favorite.
I'm all about highlighter. It's my favorite, because I had my own line at Priceline with Models Prefer. Oh, Banksy's found his toy that squeaks. Let's hope he doesn't find the squeaker. But I love highlighter so much, and that actually was the first thing that sold out in my line. And I find like it's really hard to find one that's not too glittery and is more of a sheen. You have nailed that.
Thank you. I want to give everyone that, you know, that sustainable glow when putting it on. And I think for me, my signature looks were, you know, very flawless, bridal glam. They always look glowy and beautiful. And so why just have it on one day and you can wear it every other day?
100%. Like, you know, people say like, oh, you know, why bother doing the full thing? And I'm like, why not? I want to look great.
Absolutely.
And so that, what would you say? Because that is my favorite. That and the sponge. You know, the sponge. They're my two favorite products. But what are your favorite products from your own line?
Oh, that is hard. That is so hard. For me personally, I love a glossy lip, because I can't handle dry lips. So at least if I've got a gloss on that can give me a bit of shine and treat my lip, that's something I can't get away with personally. But I mean, like, it's so hard to choose it, because they're all kind of work together.
All your babies. No, I get it. I get
it. And you can see I've got my gloss on now.
Oh my gosh, I love your gloss. I have your gloss. I actually don't have it on right now. I should have put that on. I do have the highlighter on, and I did use the sponge, and I have your eyeshadow on actually as well. The dust. That. Love the dust. I love a gloss too, and I feel like lips. Sometimes I feel like when I do my makeup, and you know, I always do my lips at the end, I just feel like that is the sealer. It's
dresses it off.
Yeah, it's like without a lip, you're nothing.
Yeah. See, I could go with a lip and nothing else, and I feel dressed.
Yeah, same, totally. Like a tinted moisturizer and a bit of a lip. I want to ask you too, because obviously I had my own makeup line too, and I get the going back and forth and the feeling the textures and seeing all the Pantones and going all through that. What was your favorite part?
It's my favorite, but also so indecisive, but kind of picking colors, because I'm a color girl, and trying to find the right red and the right pink and the right orange and the right nudes was so exciting, but also challenging, because you've got so many different undertones. But I think with that, once we had the samples, I was able to try them on a few different skin tones, and, you know, got the feedback of a lot of the people that received some of the samples. That's when that helped me make a decision, which was great.
Oh, see, I love that, because that's something that I think doesn't happen enough, that you actually ask people, and then
always
they're part of the process that way.
Yeah, because what I might like about something may not be what a majority like, and it's, you know, it's not a range just for me, it's a range for everybody.
For everyone, and your following is unbelievable. I actually didn't know. I went on Facebook and your name popped up, and I was like, there's 1 million people that like this page. And
we have
unbelievable.
Yeah, so Facebook I started in 2010, and back then it was the peak. Well, people didn't know, but obviously my business excelled dramatically, grew like 4 times what it was just within 6 months. And it was all thanks to Facebook. So we're now sitting actually a bit over 1 million. We're about 1.9 million.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's unbelievable, because that is hard. Like, It's a hard thing to get that many followers. So people love what you do. That is a sign that they love what you do.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. And I love showing them what I do.
Yeah, I know that you work with a lot of women too.
Yeah.
And that you have a lot of women in your team. And I'm similar. You've met my team, my hair, makeup, because it's only you and Brooke Lowe that really touch my face.
Yeah.
And then Jade.
Her work's amazing.
Yeah, Brooke's amazing. And Jade is unbelievable at hair. And Yana is my stylist. And Lisa is my social media girl. And I love having a team of women. I think it's so important.
Absolutely. And women understand women really well. And being in the industry, especially with the makeup field and brides, you need to be a little bit, you know, very understanding, very excited for their event, you know, making sure that, you know, whatever inquiry comes through, and our customers are always made to feel good, whether they're calling, whether they're emailing, or whether they're putting makeup on. Yeah,
and that's so important too, I guess, with bridal, because I obviously have moved my wedding. It's twice now, and now we just still don't know because WA borders are closed. But I freak out because you're doing someone's wedding makeup.
Yeah,
that must be. Was it nerve-wracking the first few times?
Oh, it was nerve-wracking for about four to 5 years.
Wow! Yeah,
it was like, it's someone's special day. I want to make sure I get there and do the job. But I mean, nothing's changed. It's just I'm comfortable now, and I can do it with my eyes closed after this amount of time. And it's the experience. So it's not even just makeup for me. It's making sure that if the bride's in her dress and the photographer's taking a picture and I can see the dress needs to be, maybe shaken up a little bit, I'll go up and fix her dress. I'll fix her veil. If she's got her hair out of place and I see that no one's, attended, I'll go and adjust. So it's staying back and doing all the little extras, putting her shoes on or grabbing her a bottle of water. Yeah.
That's so nice. And you need that. I'm sure you need that on that day. Like that must be, of course you do.
Bridesmaid.
Yeah, you're an extra bridesmaid. Well, of course you're like that. You're so nice. For people that don't know Melissa, she's so lovely and so professional. Like she is always early. My face, I just have to say, my face, when you see my face, it doesn't move. Like it, I was talking to you about the Arias the other night. When I went to the Arias, guys, I got my makeup done at what do we do it at 12? I think it was
even a bit earlier, I think.
Even earlier, 11 maybe. And I literally, my makeup stayed on, and we partied that night. We went to the after party, we had some fun, and then I wanted to go to McDonald's on the way home. And in the McDonald's drive-thru, I remember looking at my makeup. It might have been 2 a.m. and I was like, I look exactly the same. How? So it baffles me how you do that, because I know that is really, really amazing, because when I do makeup, it never stays. I've got to always wipe it off and redo it. So that's really incredible.
Got the magic touch. Thank you. Well, I think with bridal, after all these years, it's something that I definitely learned with faces, factors, and develop product for that as well. Sustainability.
Yes, and I want to get your foundation, because the other day I think you used your foundation on me, right?
Yes, Y6. Yes, I need to get it to you. I will.
Oh my God.
Powder.
I'll get it. I'm going on the website, because I think on your website you get 10% off for your first buy. Is that right?
Yes,
it's something like that. Yeah,
yep.
10% off, guys. Get on the website.
Thank you. And it's water-based too. It's hypoallergenic, it's fragrance-free, so it's great for sensitive skin also, which is one of the reasons why I developed that, because I break out with dermatitis if there's ever too much fragrance. And just having customers that either were too scared because they've had bad experience with the foundation, so I made sure it's fragrance-free, and also buildable, because some like it sheer, some like it full coverage. So very versatile.
Buildable is key, because some days you do want that kind of fresh look. You don't want to have too much makeup, but then you want to be able to not wash your face and start from the scratch again and kind of build on top of that later on. That is good. Highlighter, foundation, sponge, lipstick, lip gloss, eyeshadow, everything. I love it all. I wanted to ask you too, because I know that you, like, you know, being a woman in any industry is sometimes challenging, but you have built this from the ground up. Like, it's your name, it is your business, it is your love. Yeah. And I just think it's so incredible to see that you're still nice. So it really is though, because kindness is so important, and obviously is at the forefront of everything that I like do, and I really, you know, try and say that is, I think, the key to everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
But how for you, staying, you know, nice and humble and kind, is that the team you have around you? Is that all those women you have around you?
Definitely. I mean, I come from a very humble family. You know, I've worked very hard. I've watched my father work very hard. My mother raised us. You know, we came from a really good family. And just, you know, there's times in life where everyone goes through something. And, you know, Dad almost lost everything. And after working so hard, you know, seeing him go through that, I made a vow that I would always work so hard to make sure that they never got in that position again. So my drive was always my family. It was never about being famous. It was never about numbers. It was just making sure they were being looked after. You know, and then as I started, you know, I had my own little issues years and years and years ago with my personal life. And when my ex-husband, you know, I was married before George, and when that didn't go through, I put all my energy into my business, and I just started pumping out all my work online, and that's when Facebook started, and I was just doing face after face after face. I was working 7 days a week. If you wanted to make up on Sunday at 6 p.m, I'd say yes. If you needed it Monday morning at 6 a.m, I'd say yes. So I was a go-getter, and I was a go-getter for so long, and I haven't stopped. And it's really amazing knowing that I've inspired so many people, and just that people need to know anyone can do it. It's just a lot of sacrifice and passion and purpose.
Absolutely. And when you say, like, you just work, you just do it, and I feel like that is such a staple in both our industries, because there's so much competition and there's so many people doing it. So you have to just be the one that's there earliest and leaves last. And I get it. I really, really get that. Yeah. And I think that, I think exactly. And I think, like you said, I think when, you know, I'd been done with America, because I started there and then had my, you know, life kind of blown up in my face over there, where they were like, nah, it's done. I had some really bad meetings, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's never going to happen. And then when I threw myself into XFactor, and that kind of worked for me, it's another example of what you said, how, like, bad things can almost be like a, you know, a bit of a jetpack for good things. So for anyone listening that's going through a tough time, or, you know, struggling, honestly, sometimes these low peaks are the start of the mountain. They really are.
Absolutely. And sometimes, you know, it might happen, you know, it's like you'll peak and then you'll do this and then you'll peak again and then you'll do this. Kind of like it just keeps going and going.
Totally.
And at each peak you get stronger and braver, and, you know, with the right people around you. You definitely need the right people around you.
Absolutely. And don't you feel like, you know, when you are going through these moments and you're like, come on, just go all the way up, you know.
Just stay there.
Yeah, just stay there, and just even go higher if you want. But let's just stay there for now. But you feel like it's never going to happen. Oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever. And then it does. It always does. And I feel like as well with those moments, they are such huge lessons. And I know that sounds just so like, oh, everything's a lesson, but they are. Because you reflect back.
Yeah, and that's, you know, back to your question about being humble and so nice with all those numbers. It's, you know, our businesses wouldn't be around without the people. So, you know, to always, you know, be around them, thank them, You know, I'm so grateful for every single one of my followers, whether they're just inspired, whether they're a paying customer, whether they've used my product, if they haven't, if they just talk about me, refer customers. You know, everyone is important. Yeah.
Oh no, that is so true. And we can only do what we do because people keep us in our job. You know, like people buy your products and people do their makeup and people buy my music and ask me to perform at things. And I always, before I go on stage, I always get asked this question in interviews, like, what do you think? And that's what I think. I think I want to give people a good show because they're the reason I'm doing what I love. Like I get to wake up and do what I love. Like, thank you.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
so, yeah,
it's what it
really
is. It's about feel good, give back. You know, music moves people. You know, it's important. It creates so much ambience as well.
I can't think of a world without music. I was saying actually to someone yesterday I was chatting to that, you know, with COVID and the lockdown and all the stuff that's happened, music has been such a constant through it. Yeah. And something that I think we've almost even turned to more during the kind of periods. I feel like I was like always playing music because a lot of the time I don't always have music on because it's what I do. But I was playing like all these old records and going back through my songs, and it makes you feel good.
Feel good, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Actually, our playlist at the shop is feel good music, and we've got to add your new song on there now. So
yes, you do, guys. Everyone that's watching, go listen to the new song. It's really, really good. Thanks, Sissy. How's Teddy?
Oh, he is so perfect.
Yeah.
I have a cavoodle as well, like Samantha.
Yes,
he went to daycare today, doggy daycare.
Doggy daycare.
Yeah, so he made a new friend.
Did he?
Yeah. And I wish I was doing this live at home. I'm in my warehouse. I would have picked him up too.
Yeah, you could have picked him up. Oh my gosh.
Banksy.
Oh my, Banksy is like, he's a little star and everything. But I was saying, I'll just tell you guys before we go, me and Melissa hadn't seen each other for a while, like since like November.
Maybe?
Yeah, and then Aria's, and we were like, I was like, oh my gosh, we're like mothers, because all we talked about was our puppies for like the whole time. But it's just like, it's all you can talk about because they're so cute.
Oh, he makes me so happy.
Yeah, they're just they're the best companion. Anyone who hasn't got a dog, get a dog. They're the best. Well, Melissa, thank you so much for joining me on this live.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the beautiful message that you give to us through your music. I absolutely love you, and I love your work. So thank you.
That is so nice, and ditto to all of that. Honestly, you're such a light. You really, really are. Thank you, and I'll see you soon for another face.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, and go get back to back.
Thank you.